Historic Alanamichi Field in Kenosha, Wisconsin. A new home for the Wisconsin Wolfpack and a welcoming home for the Pack as they were able to come away with a 25-22 victory over the Flint Fury, the first outdoor victory for the Wolfpack in 2010. Welcome to Wolfpack TV. Dan Pfeifer with you after this victory, and let's get right to it by talking with one of the running backs who helped the Wolfpack win this game, Jason McClelland. Wolfpack TV here with Jason McClelland. 15 carries for 102 yards tonight and a big win for the Wisconsin Wolfpack, 25-22. You knock off the Flint Fury for your first outdoor victory of 2010. Talk about the end of the game and being able to run out the clock, because I know you're one of the few guys that has been with the Wolfpack for all three of these games. You've seen the two losses. It's got to be a great feeling to get that win.
Yes, you know, Wolfpack has definitely been a great program, even through the two losses. I mean, we got a great coaching staff, a great group of guys that come to practice and want to win. Even before the game, we had guys hyping us up. We can go out and get this win. We just put all the pieces of the puzzle together with a great coaching staff behind us. We were able to get a win like we did today.
It did seem like there was more energy, more bounce in the guys tonight. Any reason for that?
You know what? We have great team chemistry going on, even though we've been together for a short period of time. We had an incident out in Cleveland where we were there for an extra day, so we got that bondage. You see guys playing with me. We have a great bond. So, I mean, we hype each other up. We feed off each other. And, I mean, today was amazing. Great play calling, great everything behind us. So, I mean, we really wanted to go out and have fun. It's about having fun with these guys.
An exciting game tonight. Of course, Flint had the lead heading into the fourth quarter, 22-18. They had the advantage, but of course you were able to score that touchdown. The Wolfpack in general were able to score that touchdown late to retake the lead, and then of course running the football late to run out the clock. Running the football seemed to be the real key tonight, and of course you had to thank your offensive linemen for all they did for you.
Offensive line definitely did the trick. I mean, they opened up a lot of holes, but can't take away from that fullback either. That fullback is incredible. I mean, he got activated. He did his thing. And so, I mean, it's a plus when you have guys that's in front of you that want to fight for you. And, I mean, that's how I got all the yards.
Of course, Derek Franco also with a great night, too. He with the kick return for the touchdown in the first half that helped keep you guys in the game early on. Let's move on now to next week. Louisville. Everyone knows about the Louisville Bulls, a very storied amateur football program. What's it going to take to go down there and win a game on the road?
You know what, preparation, it starts on Wednesday when we have to go to practice on Wednesday. So most of the guys will be at practice paying attention, getting our game plan in. But we'll take the trip down there, and, I mean, we'll see what happens down there.
One of the guys that's been there from the very start, Jason McClelland, a big night for you tonight and a big win for the Wolfpack, 25-22. Thanks for joining us on Wolfpack TV.
You have a good one. Good night.
Here now on Wolfpack TV with Carlos Rattler of the defensive line for the Wisconsin Wolfpack following the 25-22 victory late in the game. You guys needed a couple big stops, and you got them, especially getting to the quarterback for the Flint Fury. Knocking him out of the game made a huge difference, and talk about getting to him late.
Ooh, it was rough. It was rough. We just had to dig deep, pin our ears back, and go get him. Just go get him. It was a rough game, though, but we muscled it out. We toughed it out. Whew, it was rough. Those guys came to play tonight.
You know, that loss to the Detroit Seminoles last week at Hart Park, it was demoralizing for a lot of the guys. I know you guys wanted to come out and make a statement tonight. It looked like there was a little extra bounce in the team this evening.
Yeah, you know, we added a lot of new people, a lot of new faces. We coming together now. It's all about coming together and team effort. Now it's time to win. Take it home for the Wolfpack.
Do you think that there's a lot of optimism among the guys right now? I mean, just seeing the breakdown at the end of the game, they're talking about running the table. That might be getting a little bit ahead of things, but I know you guys feel like you can beat anyone in this league.
Oh, yeah, we can. But it starts within. It started at practice. We practice how we play. We come out, we play hard, we win games.
Last question for you. The Louisville Bulls, a team that's well known throughout all of football. What's it going to take to go on the road, something that's very difficult, especially when you're going this far from Wisconsin, and knock off a team in the MCFL?
It takes depth and heart. You got to go down there and be hungry and take it from them. It's not going to be given to us. We got to take anything that we want. That's all it's about, heart.
Taking the football late was a big thing for you guys tonight, getting a couple late turnovers to help win this game. 25-22, your final score. Carlos, thanks for joining us on Wolfpack TV.
Thank you.
25-22, the Wisconsin Wolfpack with a win over the Flint Fury. Here now with head coach Jordan Kopac. This one went down to the wire, but the defense late getting some big turnovers to help you win this game.
Yeah, they started to come together. We made a couple of mistakes during the first half and in the start there. on our coverages and our blitz patterns, but we made the adjustments at halftime. They seemed to follow through the way they were supposed to, and shut them down in the second half.
It seemed as though knocking out the Fury's quarterback made a big difference in the fourth quarter, because when they went to the backup, they still had some success, but they just weren't able to find their way back into the end zone.
Yeah, that's difficult. You lose your starting quarterback, then all the omens have to point your way in order to be successful. So when the backup comes in, it's really difficult for him. And so when he went down, all we had to do was control the ball like we did on the ground.
Depth so important at this level of football. Derek Franco having a good night. Of course, the big kick return for a touchdown in the first quarter, but then he goes down. Jason McClelland, who's been with you the whole time that you've been doing the outdoor thing here in 2010, is able to come in, and he still has a big night as well. Goes over 100 yards rushing himself. Having two backs like that can do so much damage, it makes a difference for a team like this and will help you going forward, right?
Yes, and of course, Jennings was here tonight too, and he had a big night. And as you saw, we ran the ball, we controlled it. On the kickoff, we kept that ball for almost 9 minutes. They had the ball for a minute or two. And then when we got again, we kept it for another 6 minutes in the second half. And so that's what it really was. We were able to run with the ball. We got 7 backs. Of the 7, I think we probably got 4 really good ones.
A lengthy drive, you just referred to it, to start the second half. It didn't result in a score, but it did take 9 minutes off the clock. You made a point to say to your guys on the sideline, hey, we got 9 minutes of possession right there. And at a time like this where you are struggling a bit to throw the football, you went again to another quarterback after a while, going away from Russ Rattler again tonight. Being able to run and hold onto the football and keep possession, again, it's something you have to do if you want to win games in the MCFL.
That's for sure. If you're going to win football games in the long run, you must be able to run. You can't be ahead by a touchdown or less and be forced to throw because 1, 2, 3 kick, the other team gets the ball, and you always have the opportunity for them to score against you. But if you can run and eat the clock and you get it down there, even if they take the ball back and they got 90 yards to go, that's going to take time also. So I'm very, very happy that our offensive line came tonight and the running backs.
Last question for you, Jordan. Of course, the last road trip you made down to Toledo, not the most fun trip in the world with some bus issues and also a loss. Now a little bit of momentum for the guys. They've got a win under their belts. They're 1-2, and now they're heading down to Louisville, a place where they have to feel confident that they might be able to pull off an upset and get a win, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt that we put things together and we've become who we are, that we can win at Louisville. So we now have a football team. The parts came together, and so if we go down there and play the way we can, we should have a victory.
As mentioned, coming off a 25-22 victory over the Flint Fury tonight, Coach Kopac, as always, thanks for joining us on Wolfpack TV.
Yep, thanks. We'll see you next week.
All the highlights you can handle, and of course a couple guys along with Coach Kopac here on Wolfpack TV. A 25-22 victory for the Wisconsin Wolfpack over the Flint Fury. Now the Wolfpack do go on the road to take on the Louisville Bulls. That game will take place in Louisville, Kentucky on Saturday night. For Wolfpack TV, Mark Cook behind the camera, and everyone involved with the program, I'm Dan Pfeifer.